Here is our final submission for 2025, which is crazy that it went by so quick. But we have a bunch of Pokemon cards, and we have a little bit of Magic and One Piece. What we're going to do is going to go over what we're grading and kind of why. Not every single card, but we're just going to talk. So let's start off with the smaller pile. And I pulled this one myself. We think this one's going to get a 9 because the centering left to right is off by a little bit. But everything else about the card is pretty good. The centering's not perfect, so we're hoping for a 9. We opened up some Collector's Spiders, Magic the Gathering, and got the Peter Parker. This is a really nice hit. So we're going to grade this one. And the Norman Osborn, which is Green Goblin. Okay, now a little bit of One Piece. I went kind of crazy and opened up like 7 booster boxes. I know I should never do that, but started watching One Piece and it's really cool. So kind of got the bug, the itch, and K pulled this one. This is like the best hit, and K pulled it. Let's see here, some waifu stuff. Zoro's dope, and this one looks really cool. Honesty Impact. So I'm gonna start putting some One Piece into my collection. Now let's get to the Pokemon. I know that's what y'all were here for. Gengar. It's a Gengar craze right now, and this is the Lost Origin stamp. This one looks like it could gem. So another card that looks like a PSA 10 potential. Now, not all of these are PSA 10 potentials. We want this to get a 9. Because even in a 9, this sells for around $200. The centering is definitely off, like terribly off. Hopefully it doesn't get an 8, but if it does get a 9, which there's nothing else wrong with this card, it could be around $200 versus selling a near mint copy for like $130, you know, so it's worth the risk. This one too, we hope has a gem. There's a small speck on the front, which you can kind of see right there, which will probably give it a 9, but we're okay with that. Now, most of the modern stuff, we are shooting for 10s. The vintage stuff is where we're really shooting for 9s. And I got 4 of these Lugias in the grading pile, but I have like 50. And out of all 50, only 4 really looked like a possible 10, so that's super interesting. And the pop count's low, and now I know why. So we will be grading those. And for all my vintage folks, don't worry, I got you. We got the Birthday Pikachu, the OG right here, hoping to get a 9 in this. A Jolteon and a Gardevoir EX. If these get 8s, we'll be really happy. If it gets 9, I think we're gonna do a backflip or something, but here we go. Snorlax promo. We're shooting for a 9 on this one. Same thing with this Machamp. We actually ended up, this was sealed, so we ripped it open or cut open the seal, and the centering is off for sure. Top to bottom, you can see is abysmal. But if it gets a 9, because everything else is pretty good about it, that'll be great. Another one that has a 9 but 10 potential. First edition. Blaine's Arcanine. Hoping for a 9 on this. Hoping for a 9 on this promo. The number 6. Charizard promo in Japanese. Really cool. The centering is off left to right. So if you are grading your cards, it could be perfect. And the centering could be literally the only thing wrong with it. And will knock you down a grade. This one's cool. And we got some Shinings. Yep, Shining Magikarp, Shining Gyarados. Look at that, that's a PSA 1 if you've ever seen one, right? This thing is beat up. There's some, like this one is in really good shape. I'm hoping for an 8 on this. But all the other Shinings, like you could see, has damage to it. I don't care if they're going to grade low. I just kind of want them slabbed. And I think most people that collect these would agree that having these authenticated and slabbed up is probably the best option. So there you have it. There is 45 cards in total that we are going to grade, including One Piece, Magic, and Pokemon. So yeah. Anybody else doing a end of the year sub? I know we are. And for our Patreon members, the submissions are going to open up. So if you're looking to grade and use our services, it is going to be open soon. So there you go. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, and have fun grading out there.